ask you a question if you don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're like a dispatch, that's all, nothing else?
Yeah, when I got hired, dispatch is my only job. I'm basically an officer without officer responsibilities.
See.
That it's a foreign concept to most people because it's never really been done, and I'm kind of basically the first person to kind of do it.
I know dispatchers are there. I just didn't know we had, I mean, I just didn't know we implemented that. I came after a long time, so I didn't know that it was implemented. And I've never seen anyone at Triple SL, that's why. So, actually, I always go back to Triple SL and sleep there. I guess I should wake up here then, so I can actually ask you to find an FTO. Can you find an FTO? I'm not sure if you.
I can ask for you an FTO, or you could ask anybody you come across for an FTO. It doesn't matter. I don't know if they said something. You just try to avoid using 311, or if you want to clock on and use a chat function and try then real quick, you can try there. Now, I think in the emails you can request one in the emails too, and you should be able to get some luck there.
Yeah, always a request on email section. Yeah, always do that. Whenever I'm ready for a job, that's when I do that. But I wasn't sure. I do once 311 because someone told me to make that, so I just made that. But only once after, like when I wake up and I'm like ready for job. That's when I make it, and that's all. Uh, And I made it.
Yeah, from my understanding, like I said, from my understanding, you should do it every time you enter the FTO. Put in emails and then ask for one once you're around and able to be here. Because sometimes people read the email, sometimes they don't. You know how it goes.
See. Yeah, I don't know, forcing people to take me. I kind of think that is a bit. I don't know.
That
It's rude for
See, the
me.
thing
That's
is though,
all.
is you're not forcing them. You've got to realize that FTO is field training officer. They signed up for that. They put themselves in that position, so it's not forcing them to take you. Is they should want to take you. That way they can fulfill that part of their duty.
Yeah, I get that, but people don't want to take it. That's how it is. So that's why I just think if I go and ask someone, hey, are you can you take me, or I just think I'm kind of forcing them. I think it's rude, so I just don't approach. I just ask in the email section. I'll do that. Someone told me 311, so I've been doing 311. But yeah, someone told me actually ask in dispatch chat and not 311. I was like, okay, I'll do that next time. From now on, I'll do that.
Like I said, you're the first person I've ever seen do that. And like I said, I know that they said something on radio about it, but I don't know if you could hear them or not.
No, I don't actually. But if I'm waiting for an FTO, I'm not gonna be on radio. I just come on duty. That's why I don't actually do in dispatch chat because I don't wanna go on duty because I don't think that's fair because I'm just standing and when people are looking at the dispatch, oh, these many cops are there, no one is responding. That isn't fair, right? That's why. So I don't go on
Well,
duty at
that
all.
that true, but I don't know what you were told, but a lot of times they tell y'all to go on duty to while you're waiting for an FTO. That way, that regardless, you can read the dispatch and everything while you're waiting, and then once one's available, they can get to you that much faster.
That is true, but the thing is, I have seen. At least that's how it was in past at my station. Like we were told, like do not go on duty, so I don't go on duty at all. No, unless I'm patrolling, I'm not on duty. But yeah, like I said, like people told me to actually ask on dispatch chat from now on. So just go on duty, ask, and then go off duty again. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah.
Well, like I
It's,
said, make sure you send your email. And like I said, you said you've been doing that, so that's covered. And then clock on, ask in chat, give it a few minutes, and then if you don't hear nothing, that's up to you whether you clock back off or not. But sometimes you can't ask and then automatically clock back off because you won't see any replies.
I'll see. Okay. But yeah, always I ask in email section. Always do that. Hey,
You'd be surprised how many people you would think that they have to tell them over and over and over again. Did you put in the emails? Did you put in the emails? And they're like, no, I didn't do it.
oh, no, I always do it in email. Always do. Yep. I always do in email. If possible, I do let them know when I get an FTO. Like I've done it twice today, and then after that, I got like pretty quick. I got busy immediately, so I couldn't say that I got an FTO. So I just did the check mark thing, that I got the FTO. That's it. But normally, yeah, I should say that I got FTO so that confusion doesn't happen. I got it or not. I always do the check mark too.
I'm pretty sure the check mark should suffice because anybody that's looking for something, it should say that check mark if they're looking.
Uh, check mark is after you got an FTO though. If you got an FTO, we should do check mark. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either your FTO that picked you up should be the one that's going on there and checking it off instead of if you do it. Because if you do it, it's kind of like saying, "Hey, I got an FTO." But if your FTO does it, then they can see exactly who checked it off and who took you. That's just my thought process on it.
Actually, in my email section from BCSO, that's what we have been told. Like at least that's what I'm looking at in the email section. That you need to check it off yourself. That is your responsibility. So that's why I do it. That I got an FTO. But I know that's how it was in past. Like if you get an FTO have to check it off. An FTO have to like do the check mark so that everyone knows who picked who up. But they actually wrote
Yeah,
that
like I
it's
said, I mean, all I can see is the LSPD emails, and I can see cadet chat, but in the emails, but beyond that, I can't see anything else.
oh you can see waiting for FTO check.
Yeah, I can see that, but like I said, that cadet chat and then anything LSPD, anything BCSO or state, I can't see.
Okay, then look above in the looking for FTO chat on 24th of June. Uh, Kimba Spruce, she said that we have to market ourselves as a cadet, by the way, who's asking for FTO. If you go up in the email section, you'll find it.
Yeah, I saw that, or I see that now, and that makes sense. But to me, you shouldn't be doing it. The cadet shouldn't be marking it off. It should be the FTO marking it off. That way they can see exactly which FTO marked it off. That way they can see who took that cadet out.
Yeah, that's true. But I read that, so that's why I'm doing it. I don't want to get yelled at.
Like
That's
I
why.
said, do what you're told. I'm not telling you not to. Please don't take it that way. I'm just saying what makes
Yeah,
sense
yeah,
in my
no.
head would be the FTO checking it off. But like I said, tomato, tomato.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I understand that. It was like that actually. FTO used to check it off, but now it's different, I guess. Things have changed, so yeah.
Is somebody else supposed to be coming back to pick you up, or did they all say they were going 42 for the night?
Only one person told me after half an hour or something he may wake up again, but I'm not sure if he gonna or not. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna go to sleep too. I'll wake up and then look for FTO. Otherwise, yeah.
As I say, even though you're a BCSO cadet, I would I would sleep here if I was you, because here's going to be the quote unquote main hub. Because no matter if you're state, LSPD, BCSO, whoever, everybody eventually comes here at some time or another during the day.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Like, I was there after tsunami, like, not this one, but before that one, first tsunami. So I've been there for I don't know how long. You can see it in the looking for FTO chat. Like, you can see how long I've been waiting. And I wrote when I got an FTO. I wrote I
My
got
thing
it.
is, though, it's like you could go to Triple SO and wait on FTO, sure, but I've seen a lot of BCSO guys go to sleep here and just wake up here and go from here instead of going all the way back up in the county, which you can't blame them, because that's a pretty good drive just to go off duty.
I'll just sleep here. It will be much better. I guess. You're right.
Like I said, that's your choice, but that's just what I would do. I would just sleep here and go from there, because even if BCSO is going to take you out, they're going to end up here regardless. Because 9 times out of 10, you process a 95 here anyway.
Okay. Okay. I'll stay here then from now on.
The only thing I hate about being a quote unquote cadet is the whole time that I'm on duty to do dispatch is technically like counting me as the officer. So call after call after call is just running rapid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
But I mean, the only other way to do it would be to do a whole lot of government work that I don't see that's necessary.
I see. Which one you talking about?
Well, like if the government made like dispatch its own role instead of making me a officer cadet, then it would be like the same thing as like the DAs have. I don't think the DAs see all of our calls and stuff, but we can see that they're available. Be kind of like that.
I see. Okay.
But I'm just content to be here.
Well, it was nice meeting you though.
Yeah, you too.